Some nights I wake up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips would build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off.
Shut the hell up! We're starting the podcast now!
But I still wake up. I still see your ghost.
Dude, did you get a haircut since the last episode?
That's what I was saying.
No.
Like something has changed.
I think it's just up more.
I don't know if it's that. I mean, the joke is here that we just filmed the last episode 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
You just look a little different. Maybe it's the hoodie.
Could be the hoodie.
You know, guys, we tried to trick you with this episode. We were like, well, Jack was like, bring 2 outfits because we're doing 2 episodes, so we have to look like it's a different day.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not a different day, but we still want to like spice things up a bit by like looking a little different. It's almost like, you know, you buy an outfit, you post it on Instagram. You don't do that again.
Yeah, you throw in the trash.
You don't do that again.
That shit's done.
Unless you're like, I mean, one person I can think about that, like, you know, their Instagram photos can be in the same outfit. Probably Jeff. Jeff wears the Dickies and a white shirt all the time.
Got the combo deal.
Yeah, the combo deal. So and like he looks good. It's more about the body than the fit.
Yeah.
So like you can post in the same shit all the time, but like if you're wearing an extravagant outfit, you know, you can't wear that same thing again.
Right.
You can't be a fucking outfit repeater.
Can't wear the Met Gala fit twice.
True. That Met Gala fit got to go back to the fucking museum you stole it from, right?
Exactly.
There's so much controversy about like Met Gala fits this year, I feel like. I mean, every year. It's like someone, whether or not they, whether the person wearing the item knew or not, that piece of jewelry or that artifact or that dress was something that was meant for a different ethnicity or race that like they shouldn't have been wearing.
Yeah.
And like,
I feel like it's the stylist's fault or whatever company
it's usually
supplying.
The company, you know, like I think for example, Emma Chamberlain wore a Cartier necklace that was a replica of something that a prince wore in the Middle East, right? What was it?
I didn't know it was a replica. I thought it was the one.
I read a lot of like different things about it because I just read some thread about it. But I think it ended up being a replica because it was stolen from the original owner, bought back by Cartier. Diamonds were already taken out of it, replaced. So technically, it's a replica or something like that.
Got it. But parts of it are it's the same.
Yeah. But then, you know, like Kim Kardashian wore Marilyn Monroe's dress, right? And people were mad because one at the Met Gala, she said that she starved herself in order to fit into the dress, which, and as a role model for so many young women and men, whatever, it's really bad to be like, I starved myself so I could fit into this dress, because you should never fucking starve yourself to fit into a dress. And I think sometimes, you know, when you're on TV and television all the time,
the pressure's on.
The pressure's on. You're saying things that like, okay, yeah, she said she starved herself. Maybe she just meant she was really healthy and dieted for a couple weeks. But I mean, 17 pounds is quite a lot to lose in a couple weeks. So it's just a bad look to say something like that on television. But people were also mad because Marilyn Monroe, when she had that dress made for her, said that she wanted to be the only person ever to wear it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and it ended up in a museum, right?
And she wore the museum's dress?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't a replica. It was Marilyn Monroe's dress.
It was like $5 million, right? Do you think it depreciated now that Kim's worn it? But actually, though, like it's maybe, less like... I
don't know.
That's crazy she said like she wanted to be the only one to wear it. Like that is kind of disrespectful to then wear it, I guess.
Yeah, but in the same thing, like I don't give a fuck. Like,
well, yeah.
But it's... I don't know. Was it $5 million when she got it? Like she bought it or she just rented it?
No. The dress like at the museum is $5 million. She was only allowed to wear it for like 20 minutes. She had to take it off once she got inside.
So what do you mean by $5 million?
Like it's worth $5 million. Like they price thing. Like the Mona Lisa's not for sale, but it's worth a certain amount of money.
Gotcha. So before Kim Kardashian wore it, it was worth $5 million.
Yeah, and I'm saying since she wore it and it wasn't only worn by Marilyn Monroe, it probably depreciated, right?
I don't know. Now it was worn by one of the most famous It was worn by
One of the most famined women, Kim Kardashian, when she starved herself. For 2
It was worn
weeks.
by one of the most famous women in the world. Now it's been worn by two of the most famous women
Yeah.
in the world. So it either could have depreciated because it doesn't have the exclusivity of only being Marilyn
Or
Monroe,
appreciated.
or it appreciated, like Kevin said, because it's been worn by now two.
Yeah.
What is the Met Gala?
I don't fucking know either. It's like
You don't know unless you go.
I've
bro.
never seen it or watched it. I didn't watch it this year. I don't know what it is.
it's a celebration of richness and popularity
From Vogue.
from
right?
Vogue.
Is there like an event or is it
Anna
just like a
Wintour's
walk?
Vogue.
Like, do they just walk?
It's like a little
They do a
Party.
red carpet where they show these crazy outfits. There's like a theme, and then you go inside, and it's like a party. There's food,
Oh,
usually like exhibits, and then like shows and shit in there.
and every year
But you can only go if you're invited. So
You can
you
only
probably
go-
you probably got an invite. You just missed it.
yeah.
Anytime Scott tries to talk, I'm gonna start another sentence.
I mean, you're very stylish, Kevin. So, did you just fart?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
He's no Jake Weber, bro.
I thought you were gonna interrupt me. I was like, I started talking. I was
Oh.
like, he didn't interrupt me.
Oh,
he
it's
didn't
just
interrupt.
joking.
He did not. I'm interrupting myself now. Who cares? I forget where we were. I lost my train of
Sorry for talking over you that one time, Scott.
That's not a
thought.
funny
Oh no,
reference.
I'm sorry. I was talking and you talked under me, and like, I feel really bad. I should have stopped talking. So
Oh, I thought you were mad.
no, I wasn't mad.
I thought you were mad at me.
You fucking bitch, Kevin.
You guys are all bullies. Leave me alone.
Well, then, what do you guys think about Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard?
I think Amber Turd pooped on the bed.
I think that's fact.
The only thing that I will say is a lot of things, but the the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial is such an interesting, like, publicized thing. So it's in the U.S. right now, right? The trial.
I think
Yeah.
so.
There was a trial already in the U.K.
Really?
He was suing a magazine company.
Oh.
He was suing the magazine for being the people who published the article, right?
Yeah, he sued them for defamation.
Can you guys give me like a little rundown of this? I have like a general understanding, but I don't really know.
So Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're two people in a couple. They've been together
Got
for
married.
4 or 5 years.
Got married.
They were married.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Married. And they had an abusive, toxic relationship.
Okay.
Both drinks, drugs, and whatever. Like, they didn't have a good relationship. Very toxic relationship. And Amber Heard went and said that Johnny was very abusive to her.
Mm-hmm.
She released like a op-ed. I don't know what it's called. It was like an article where she like dove into it and specifically like said all these things. And I think
okay.
technically she didn't name it was Johnny Depp, but it was very clearly
so
about
then he's
him.
like suing back for defamation.
And he's suing because he claims
Ah.
he got kicked out of Fantastic Beasts. They recasted his character,
Oh,
and he's
fuck.
claiming he like is losing work and lost a lot of work because of it. So then,
Damn.
Which is true.
yeah, that's true. He did get kicked out of Fantastic Beasts and
He
a
did-
lot of other projects.
He did lose a lot of work. Amber Heard has been getting roles, like, and people after the news came out that like, oh, there's like recordings and tapes of her being abusive. People were like, why is she still getting roles?
right.
Yeah, she's still in Aquaman 2 at this point.
Yeah, because now the tables have kind of turned, right? It's like more on like Amber Heard's, like usually like now the one under the light, right?
I don't know when Amber Heard was on the positive side.
Oh.
Johnny Depp was. It seems like he was always more
Yeah.
on the positive side, which might just be because he had more fans.
Right.
But now there's a lot of evidence coming out that shows that like she was really fucking a devil to him.
I think the one in the UK didn't go as in depth, and it was more Johnny versus the newspaper because
Right.
he's suing the newspaper or magazine or whatever, and they're like, well, we're just doing what we're told, so like that's not defamation on us. So they
Yeah.
won the case.
Damn.
Johnny lost that one, but now he's suing Amber Heard, and I think she's countersuing him. So now they're actually going a lot more in depth and like
Yeah.
testifying and all this shit. So this case, I
Yeah,
think
like
it
I've
still
seen
is like
some of
another
the-
couple weeks too. It's
I've
gonna
seen
go.
some of like the couple clips and stuff. It seems like interesting, like that it's all like so public because you never like see like public like trials and stuff like that on like social media and shit.
Yeah.
Well, you do see public trials on social media.
Okay.
You don't see the ones that aren't public.
Right.
No, but it's really fucking interesting how public it is, and I can scroll through TikTok or Twitter or anything, and
Yeah,
like
you always see it.
every video about the trial is totally pro Johnny, and
Mm-hmm.
personally, I feel like I'm pro Johnny, but I also think that they're both in the wrong here. I think that
Yeah.
Right.
both of them played a part of being toxic in their relationship, whether it was physical or mentally abusive or verbally abusive. I think that there was some of that on both sides.
Right.
But I'm definitely leaning towards, it seems like Johnny Depp was more not in the right. I can't even say in the right. Like it just less of a menace than
right. I think they both like had their issues. It was a very toxic relationship, but from court and stuff, it seems like she was more so enabling him, and his stuff was like he was drunk a lot of the time, and like I think a lot of stuff came with that. But then she seems a lot more
violent towards him.
Just
violent, and she's more schemy.
Yes.
And a lot of the stuff she's talking about, like people are pointing out on TikToks and stuff, like
People
a lot
are
of
like,
the stuff's not adding up. There's a photo of her with bruises, but then in the very top of the photo, you see she has dark, like black hair, and she had that in like 2008 before she even met him. And there's a lot of, or another photo she said was like in December, but there's a calendar behind her that says it's like February in the photo. So like her stuff's not adding up.
Yeah, she talked about using a specific makeup brand to cover up her bruises, and that makeup brand Compact didn't exist at the time.
Yeah, the makeup brand came out and was like, we didn't make this at the time, so it wasn't ours.
Which is a technicality. So you can be what is it, perjury, when you lie on the stand. It's a technicality to where like that doesn't count as a lie because they could have just meant like a different compact or like they used that makeup. So it's not like an actual like lie under oath, but
it makes people think like
she's just lying about
it. But we'll also find out more because I think she's just testifying right now, so she's getting to like say all her stuff.
Yeah,
Johnny already did his too, but then I think next they have like cross-examination, which is when they dive more in depth to like the evidence and stuff, and that might.
I will say, the acting from both is interesting to see. Because,
I've seen some sarcastic comments from like Johnny and shit.
Well, Johnny seems to be saying very cool under pressure and like playing it really well, knowing it's like a public thing. It's like this is being televised and like people are watching it and like loving him. And Amber is getting shit on because like she's like fake crying and doing all this shit where you're like, what the I thought you were an actor. I thought you were an actress.
There's some clips. Who knows what's going on? Obviously, no one knows. But there's a few times where she'll like grab her shirt and she goes like this. And people are like, "Is she sniffing like coke?" But then some other people are saying that there's like a powder that you can sniff and it smells so bad that it makes your eyes tear up and stuff. But there's like a few shots where she's specifically going like this, and then she goes. And it's like before she starts crying and stuff, and it's a little suspicious because who specifically does that and has some sniffles? I don't know.
Anyway, as far as the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing goes, what team you on?
Johnny.
Edward or Jacob?
Edward, of course.
Never
but
watched.
Also Johnny.
I don't care if you watch.
Edward.
What team? Edward.
Good.
Edward. We all team Edward. We all team Edward. Johnny and Amber Heard, I mean, I have my personal idea that like one is more right than the other, but I still think they're both like in the wrong.
The way it sounds like they just weren't meant for each other, and it just did not like relationship wasn't very good.
And they fucking fucked each other up. And it's not good. And that's it. I don't like, as far as like taking a stance and being like, I'm fucking Team Johnny or I'm Team Amber. Like I would love to see Johnny in some more movies.
Right.
Don't really care to see Amber in any more movies. Really sorry. Really
seems
sorry.
like you have a side.
No, I'm just I don't really care for her as an actress, but as people, like I wish them both the best, and I think that they were both in a really shitty situation with each other, and because of the drugs and alcohol, they weren't able to see it and get out of it before it became really bad.
Right,
dude. DC can't catch a break.
DC, what happened?
Well, she's an Aquaman too, and also Ezra Miller is under fire.
They play the Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a meme going around that like you are statistically more likely to be attacked by Ezra Miller in Hawaii than a shark.
They got arrested a bunch.
Yeah,
they got attacking people. And then there's another video of like a couple of years ago when Ezra's chokes a fan and throws her to the ground.
What the fuck?
Why?
How is Ezra still in the movies?
Warner Brothers is talking about recasting. There's a rumor that
as Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah, Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien might be the next Flash. People loved Ezra too, though, as the Flash. Like the Flash.
Did
has
they?
been- Or am I thinking about Barry?
Oh,
There's an actor named Barry.
Well, Barry's the Flash. That's the name of the Flash. Is Barry Allen.
Fuck.
You're thinking of Grant Gustin from the CW. People love him as the Flash.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do like Ezra as well.
I think Ezra is like very loved as the Flash.
Yeah, DC can't catch a break.
Yeah, they're just getting
Taking
pummeled.
L's after L's.
L after L after L, baby.
And then Robert Pattinson just killed 17 people, so.
And that was all in the Batman movie. That's all he
That was
did.
all scripted.
I mean, but like... yes.
Actually, Batman doesn't kill.
Yeah,
Take
but
it back.
But he was killing... Like, literally, you watch that movie and you're like, he has no regard for his surroundings. Like, he might not kill the bad guys, but he's definitely killing some civilians while he's fucking doing his shit. You know?
He might not be killing the bad guys, but he's definitely killing some good guys. Yeah.
Kevin,
Yes.
I want you to tell me that you graduated again.
I graduated from college
Whoa. When's your graduation?
this month.
When?
The end of the month.
When?
May 27th.
What's the address? Can anyone attend?
No.
Yeah? Literally everybody can
You
come.
said it was
texted-
public.
You
I
texted
did-
the
I did
family and
say
said it's
that.
public and everybody can come.
So why can't we get the NGMI fans out of your graduation, huh?
Too many people.
You don't want to invite all those people?
You don't.
No.
It's at like a fucking stadium or something.
No, it's in an auditorium.
You think the NGMI fans are gonna fill the stadium too much?
You don't want to invite the 3,000 people who watch this podcast that only maybe 50 of them live in LA.
Yeah, a lot in
Close
Australia.
enough to even go.
I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere in Huntington Beach, I think.
You just said it's in an auditorium. Is it not at the school?
Could be at the school. But I don't.
I love
playing
how
coy.
much you know and how much you don't know. Like I love that you're smart, but you're dumb as rocks.
Yeah, I'm kind of stupid.
I'm the same
I don't,
way.
I don't
I'm the
know
same
where
way,
it is.
though.
I know it's on campus somewhere, but I don't. I was talking to other kids. Like I just walked to my class and walked back to my car. I don't know like what's on campus. I just found out we had a Starbucks like last
Fuck
semester.
yeah. Are you excited
I am excited
to
yeah.
graduate?
It's kind of cool. Getting associates in chem. I
Are
think
you
I'm
nervous
graduating. Yeah.
to
Well,
walk?
No, not nervous to walk. I'm nervous from like I'm
I'm nervous to
Long
fall.
Beach.
Like if I fall, I'd be like fucking embarrassed.
That'd be kind of funny.
Do you get to say anything?
I don't think so now.
I can't walk my graduation, but I can fuck your bitch. You fall, you get back up. You're like, oh, they're like, oh my god, are you okay? I can't walk at graduation, but I can fuck your bitch.
And they grab that diploma. And they go, fuck.
Yeah,
You ain't getting the
principal's like,
diploma
Dude,
either.
You gotta have someone record that moment. You should fake fall. Have someone pick you up and say, "Are you okay?" And you grab the mic and be like,
Yeah, I give the camera to the principal. Yo, can you film this for me real quick? Just it's already recording.
"Yo, we're gonna be there, dude. We're gonna be there."
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And so will all the NGMI podcast fans. They'll be at the auditorium.
I hope so.
Andrew's
Wishing
gonna
you
fly in
well.
from Georgia.
Oh shit.
Decatur.
What?
Decatur.
Decatur?
Decatur. That's the city.
Where he's from? Are
Yeah,
you doxing Andrew right now? Fuck.
I mean, it's not his fucking address. That's just where I get most of my streams from on my music. So I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I think it'll be cool. And then I'm going to Long Beach next semester to finish up like the last 3 semesters for my bio major.
Yeah, and you got a music festival coming up, right? That you want to go to?
Trying to go to EDC.
Trying to go to EDC.
The
What
big
does that
festival.
stand for?
Electric Daisy Carnival, I think.
Really?
That is what it stands for.
Really?
Daisy Carnival.
Electric Daisy Carnival.
I know about EDC.
Are you
I don't know where
serious?
my graduation
It's
is.
all about peace, love, unity, and respect. Okay.
What the fuck is Daisy
Oh,
Carnival?
Plural.
Electric Daisy Carnival. It's just like electric, but like also flowers
and a carnival.
and a carnival. It's like
Fuck
you know,
yeah.
it's like a fucking nice.
It's like the
thing.
biggest EDM concert.
You excited to
around.
go?
I'm really excited. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You
I
got the-
love like big like festivals and shit. It's like definitely like one of the biggest one I've ever been to.
You gotta get some new fits.
You got.
Two gotta get
You,
some new fits.
you got to get a couple new fits. You have the money, you have the tickets, you have the Airbnb all paid for
I
yet.
actually don't have the tickets or the Airbnb or anything paid for.
How much are tickets?
Tickets are quite expensive. It's like $400.
Sheesh, bro.
Damn.
But what, like, okay, so like you probably get tickets and
Mhm.
your friends have like an Airbnb or
Yeah,
something that
yeah.
you can
I just have to pay for it.
pitch in
Mhm.
a little bit. Well, Jack and I have a little gift for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a graduation present,
A graduation present.
Yeah.
a graduation party present. This is I don't know if you saw this when you first walked in here, but it says,
Did not.
"Congrats, you grad, yo brothers."
Yeah.
From you two.
Yeah.
From us too.
What's this?
We both put in half to give you a
Are
little
you
gift.
serious?
Yeah, it's a little graduation present from your bros, man.
Bro, That's too much money.
You don't even know how much money it is.
It's a
Count
lo-
it. Count it. Read it and weep.
Yeah, count it out.
I can't count.
You just graduated college, you bitch. What do you mean you
I'm a
can't count?
science major, Scott.
You have to be able to do numbers in science.
I feel like I'm in like a rap music video. I've never seen this much money.
All right, count it out.
What the hell? That's the most. You were not in a rap music video. You were awkward as hell. Count it out. Out loud. Okay, go ahead. Silent.
4, 5,
$5.
100, 6, 7. Oh shit! It's getting tricky now.
Oh, we got a fucking 50 in there.
I'm just gonna put that aside.
20, 40. Add the 50 and the 2 10s. That's another 100.
So 9. Wait, 8. Wait.
It should be 1,000.
It's 1,000.
So it's $1,000.
Fuck.
You really can't count, huh?
No, I can't. Dude, thank you, Scott. Now I can actually go.
You forgot to say thanks
And
to Jack.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. That means a lot, actually, because now I can actually like go and be comfortable and like not worry about money.
Hell yeah. And if you were a fucking druggy, drinking, alcoholic sort of asshole, I wouldn't give you that for you to go to an EDC festival. But I know you're a young man and you're responsible.
Right.
And you take care of your friends and you take care of yourself.
I shall.
And I'm proud of you for being so good with your schoolwork. Post high school, you've been crushing it. You've been coming up here to do the podcast all the time. You never complain about it. You come up in peak traffic hours.
Yeah.
Jack and I really appreciate that because Jack lives 2 minutes away.
Right. And he's still late every time. No, it's been a long journey. Like definitely like getting my associates and everything. It's like been a big, like, if I told myself like 3 years ago, I think I said like it couldn't believe like to get a chem associates and being like a STEM major. Like from where I've came from, it's definitely a big journey. You know,
you went from being a weeb to a weeb nerd, man.
Yeah,
And a stan of ween.
Big change.
Big change.
Yeah, I remember on like one of the few like first episodes, someone commented like Kevin's really a nerd, and I didn't even take that as like I took that as like a compliment. I was like, wow, like someone thinks I'm smart.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sure they don't anymore, but
Nerds are cool now.
We talked about that on the one of the first episodes as well. It's like nerds are the fucking
Like
winners.
the cool.
Okay, like.
Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
Of course.
You're welcome.
Now my money problems are solved. Like, I should go.
Go buy yourself a
ticket.
school bus from the government.
Oh, yeah. We should do that.
Hey, but listen, your money problems are only solved temporarily. This is something. This is something we gotta get across to the young people across the world right now. Advances on money, getting gifted things, is not going to solve your need to earn for yourself. Mm-hmm. And it's something that I learned when I was younger, and I would maybe give you a car. You can't give someone like a meal and expect them to know how to get their own meal afterwards. You know, it's like that sort of thing. Like you can either give a man a fish,
or you can feed him for a day, or teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime.
I mean, that's the general point is don't think that like just because you get some money or for like a gift or something like that is the way that you're going to be able to live the rest of your life. And I know a lot of people that think that like they deserve a handout or they get a handout, and then they're like, I should get more of that because they can't think that like, oh, I need to like actually work for this shit. And I think that's important for me too, to, you know, like for a while in my career, I felt like I was just coasting, you know, like I was like, I don't have to work that hard. It's actually pretty easy to make money. Now I feel like I'm feeling oh shit, I'm an idiot. I need to keep on working if I'm going to keep on making money. You know, I just hope that you appreciate that gift, but you don't think that it's coming all the time.
Well, yeah, of course.
But I hope that everyone feels that way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know my advice about money?
What?
It's not real. Money's fake. Doesn't matter.
Well, it's not fake. It comes from trees.
Yeah,
it's made of paper.
Do you think that $100 bill costs $100 to make? No, it's fake.
Well,
nothing. It's not real.
No, it didn't.
Money's not real.
No, it didn't.
What's a credit card? That's not fucking real. That's fake numbers in your bank account.
Like a caveman.
Yeah.
It's currency, okay?
But it's fake.
There's mathematics behind this shit, man.
My money could be a fucking mud coin.
Yeah, they used to be rocks. They used to be gold nuggets, you know? Like money could come in all shapes, sizes, forms, colors, whatever. It doesn't matter. It sounds like I'm preaching to you right now. Right now we're just doing the podcast. You can weigh in on this.
Well, it used to be like shells and shit. It's just a way of conveying a good for I don't know how to say it.
It's a really nice answer to say.
A
It's
good for a
fake.
currency.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, currency.
It's not fake.
It's
and
fake.
also, people say that money can't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy you happiness. Money definitely reduces sadness.
Can
Yeah.
buy you an EDC ticket.
The more my bank account goes down in value, the more anxiety and stress I have about being secure in my life. So there is definitely some sort of cure of sadness in a way when
Right.
you have money. Not that money will make you happy.
I
not
think
not that it will make you happy, but when you have it and you lose it, you will get a little sad.
I think it should be money doesn't always buy happiness.
I agree.
But a lot of times it does.
I agree because like
Give me a fucking jet ski, bro. I'm zooming.
I'm zooming, I'm booming, I'm having a good
Got some
fucking time.
headphones on? Yeah. That's sick.
And there's drugs out there that increase your serotonin and make you happy that you can buy.
Money
Right.
can buy happiness. Just not all the time.
It's not all the time.
I was thinking about one time. Doesn't it suck? Like, I don't think any of us are these people, but what if someone wants to just like not get anything crazy and just like live in a hut and like not do anything? Shouldn't they like just be able to live life like that?
Yeah, why not?
What if I just didn't want to make any money and I just wanted to like live in a box? Shouldn't I still be able to get some food to survive?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you'd have to go get the food yourself. You'd have to hunt
You'd
it.
have to
You'd have to cook
yeah.
it.
Just give it
You're
to me.
saying
Just give it to me.
I think there should just be like a base level
Oh yeah.
supplied by the government for people that like, if they want to freeload and do nothing, but you can't play an Xbox. Sure, like if
There
you
would
want to
be
be
a
on
lot
that
of
base
people.
level and just like live, eat food, like good for you. But like you can't start asking for more.
that's an interesting take there.
But for someone that just wants to chill and live life
I think
and
there'd be a
like
lot
go
of
for
people
walks,
that would just want to like chill and just like hang out.
yeah.
This might be an unpopular take with our audience, but I believe in the capitalist system. I think that capitalism is okay.
It can be. I
yeah.
don't think the U.S. is like proper capitalism.
I don't think it's
though.
proper, but I do think that it can be, and
Right.
ultimately the idea that you can work to make more money, like the harder you work or whatever, like you have a chance to climb the ladder and like make more money, as far as how ambitious you are and like what you want to do. But there's certain things that you can be really ambitious about that you can climb to a certain level, and that's the far as you'll go, right? And I think that's a bummer, but
do you think the U.S. is proper capitalism?
no, I think it's definitely skewed the
Yeah.
wrong way. Like it's definitely like,
So you're
there's,
saying
like,
capitalism can work?
I think
The U.S. is not a perfect example of that.
Go ahead, Kevin, you speak.
I think it can work. It just depends. Like, you need the right systems in place, and I think in the U.S. right now, like, not all the right systems are in the right places for things to all like work cohesively. But I think it, like, in the right scenario, yeah, it can work. It's just
Yeah.
not perfect.
Like, I think healthcare should be available to everybody, without having to pay fucking $700 a month for insurance or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things that are fucked up systemically outside of being capitalist. There's a
Right.
lot of fucked up things systemically, but I think every government has their shit that's fucked up. You got Brexit in London, England, shit. You got all sorts of things that are fucked up, and I think that
I don't know, bro. I think Finland's chilling, man.
That's good.
is Finland chilling?
Think so.
You never hear anything about
Bruh,
it, so
they
they must
ju-
be chilling.
They just keep swimming.
I'm pretty
with-
sure maybe Denmark or something, but I think that upper part of Europe, they like will like leave their doors open, like crime's like not even a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hold
They'll
on.
just leave their kids outside going to the store because no one's going to take them.
Yeah, this isn't worth repeating, but when you said Finland just be chilling, I was like, Finland, man, they just keep swimming with their fins.
Nice.
It wasn't worth. It
No,
wasn't
that
worth.
was good.
It wasn't worth repeating.
I'm glad
but
we went back.
yeah, I had to go back.
Isn't it crazy, Kevin? I was just thinking this when he mentioned healthcare. At age 26, you'll probably still be in school, right?
But you're off all of your like parents.
Yeah, you'll get off
like,
your
healthcare
parents. So
and
you're gonna
shit,
have to be paying for
Yeah.
your healthcare of whatever $100 a month
My
while
dentist
you're
was
trying
saying-
to get your degree to be a dentist and probably not making money.
Which is another fucked up thing about.
Yeah, my
the
dentist
US.
was like, he's like, yeah, you got to get like 2 more teeth pulled, and I was like, really? Like I already had like 19 pulled. He's like, yeah, you still have your wisdom teeth, but he goes, you don't have to do that till you're 25 though, because
Yeah.
then you're still on your parents' health plan. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, nice.
Damn, I got mine out after I was off.
I thought I was done. I had 19 teeth, like baby teeth pulled, like still asking to pull more. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, actually, I got 2 of mine out when
That's
I was
it?
still on my plan, and I
Rookie
got
numbers.
it done. I got it done when it was fucking not. They didn't put me out,
I didn't go out either.
I hated
For
it.
wisdom teeth.
But I
feel like
chose
would
to
want
not go under.
I chose to not go under too because I didn't want to go under. I was like, whatever. I'll just do.
Yeah,
I've done-
Mine wasn't bad though. Yours was.
I just got really like I didn't like the feeling.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it wasn't like I was dying or anything, but it was
Yeah.
oh, they're grinding my fucking teeth
Yeah.
up
Do
they take
inside
the
of
saw?
my mouth. Yeah, they like were
They
they were
saw-
like drilling, sawing, all this
Yeah,
shit.
they saw it into 4 pieces and then like
So,
pull it out.
Yeah.
Kevin making that face.
I don't
You
think-
might be doing that, bro.
Well, I'd be down to do it. I just don't want to have it done to me. The worst part, I feel like, when I had like baby teeth pulled was like I hated the shots. Everything else was fine.
Yeah.
But then the fact of like seeing him with like pliers like on my teeth, like yanking my tooth out was like, I don't know. I can never get that image out of my head. Like I've had it done so many times. It's just like
Wisdom teeth is worse because they have to either crush it.
yeah. I've
To
had
get it out.
4
They-
permanent
they had to
teeth.
just
crush
pull it,
mine.
yeah.
They didn't cut it into 4 pieces. They like crushed mine up. We're supposed to go back in like a week or 2 to get the other 2 out. I was like, I'm just gonna do one side at a time so I can still chew on the other side.
Yeah.
And I took pre-workout that day. I went to the gym, like didn't eat breakfast, drank water, went and got my wisdom teeth pulled, came back home. They gave me some painkillers because my jaw was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Took one, felt not really any pain, but I was like, I don't really feel like painkiller though either. So I took a second one. Then I took a third one. And then I passed out and convulsed on my couch with gauze in my mouth. Gauze was gone by the time the paramedics got there. So I must have swallowed
Oh my
it.
God.
But yeah, it was a negative
Who called the
experience for me.
paramedics?
My dad, because I was like on the couch like doing that.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
So don't overdo it on your painkillers,
Yeah.
guys. And if you're getting your wisdom teeth pulled, don't take pre-workout and not eat anything all day.
The scariest thing with wisdom teeth is not getting dry socket though,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you like suck through a straw or something, and you can
because
like,
you'll pop because like for your wisdom teeth there's like a blister. So if you like suck, smoke,
oh,
or
yeah,
even chew anything and you pop the blister, apparently it's like the worst feeling ever. And then they have to put cloves in your mouth for some reason. It's like this mixture, and apparently it tastes horrible and like burns so fucking bad when they put it in.
yeah.
So I was so scared to get that. I would not fucking
I
like eat anything for like a week.
I remember one of the reasons I didn't want to do the whole wisdom teeth thing was because of the dry socket.
Yeah.
Like, they scare the shit out of you with the dry socket thing.
Yeah.
Like how possible is this for it to happen? Like how possible is
I
it
think
for
it
this to
happens
happen?
a lot.
Just real quick, we're probably going to end this soon, but I want to go back to the capitalist thing a
Mhm.
little bit. That whole conversation about like money buying happiness, communism, capitalism. These are subjects about like the US, about the world that I want to like research more and like understand more about, like because of the privilege that I have of like the situation that I've been in for most of my life. Like I don't fully understand the other side of it as much, you know, like when I say I believe that the capitalist system can work, and I believe that like, you know, people should be able to earn more than the person working less than them. I don't mean that in like a way that's like people don't deserve to have the right to affordable health care, like everybody, you know. I mean, like I think that it should be able to work, but I am not studied up on it. So like that's something that I feel like there's a lot of things that I feel like I need to spend more time reading books and reading the news and reading just studies on these things. And I feel like
Yeah.
I could be a lot better about that. Instead of playing games on my phone, I should pick up a fucking book.
I have a fun thing for us since we're kind of talking about it already.
Okay.
I found a fun subreddit of Redditors from foreign countries. What's something us Americans aren't ready to hear?
Whoa. Okay.
How you look at Florida is how the rest of the world looks at you.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I feel like very
I feel like
true.
I've heard that before too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've at least seen memes about like Florida being like, well, Florida people are fucking crazy. We did the Florida man birthday thing.
Yeah. We're Florida as a country.
Yeah.
Seriously, why is it so expensive to call an ambulance?
Well, that's true.
That one's true.
Oh, I was at a party once and there was a girl that got too drunk, and so one girl was like basically passed out drunk, and I like carried her out to the sidewalk to get her away from the party. The cops came and stuff like that. And when the cops came, I was like, she's just drunk, passed out, and like I was like the cops used her phone to try and call her mom like several times, and she didn't pick up, so they had to take her in an ambulance. And like I remember her posting on her Facebook the next day about, really wish someone just called my mom instead of me going home in an ambulance.
Someone
because
did.
it cost so much money.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, shit.
We tried.
We tried.
I think the thing now is like, hey, call me an Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw.
Have an Uber take me to the
That was
hospital.
like a big
fucking
thing.
ambulance.
There's like articles about that, like people calling Ubers instead of like ambulance.
Yeah, well, like in
certain cases, I could see it.
I could see it. Yeah.
Like a broken bone.
but also I wouldn't like put someone who's passed out drunk in an Uber
No.
Unless you're going with them.
unless I went with them.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
I didn't know her well enough to be like, I'm gonna take you home.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in hindsight, like I should have just called my mom and been like, hey, this girl's in trouble. Like, can you help me get her home? You know, like,
Yeah.
but like at the moment, I didn't know what to do. And the cops were
Right.
right there. Like, I think that she had to go home either with her mom or an ambulance.
Your education system is far worse than you think.
Well, I believe that.
I feel, yeah.
But you just graduated. Oh, who cares?
Yeah.
Man?
Besides
Got the
Kevin,
degree.
I think up to college, everywhere else is better, but I think U.S. has good colleges.
Good
Because I think a lot
colleges.
of people come from other countries
They do.
to go here.
Yeah, tons.
Very expensive.
Super expensive.
Textbooks, scam.
That's why I'm glad I went to like community college for so long, because it didn't cost me like nearly anything. So now I only have like a few semesters to finish up at like a Cal State or UC.
You're also lucky you got that in-state tuition.
Super lucky. Yeah.
Because when I was moving here looking at UCLA, it's like $50K.
Yeah, actually.
It's like, ooh.
Damn.
But then in-state's like 12.
Yeah. It's nuts.
The amount of food you waste is insane. Seems believable.
I believe.
Oh, yeah.
I think people also get like blown away by the portions of food in
Yeah.
the U.S.
Really? Are they bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger here. Which I feel like L.A. maybe not so bad, especially like fancy restaurants. But I went to Cheesecake Factory recently, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
You get a plate of pasta this goddamn big, and on the menu it's like 4,800 calories for this fettuccine. I'm like, holy shit.
Christ.
I think you hit the nail on the head with like most of the restaurants I get food from in
Yeah,
LA.
they're
I'm
fine.
like, that's an expensive
Right.
ass tiny piece of salmon. What the fuck? But like a place like Cheesecake Factory, or like some of the franchises
Yeah.
that have like they're
Super
known for
big.
a lot of food. It's like
Yeah.
I can eat a quarter of this.
Yeah, Olive Garden's got that unlimited pasta.
Yeah.
Think of all that. They have to be I'm sure that's not like a
Well,
good business model for
that fact doesn't
saving
blow
food.
me away at all, because the
Yeah.
Americans have been known for being very wasteful
For a long time.
A very long time. Luckily, we all are legalizing weed here, and people smoke weed and they don't waste any of their fucking food.
Yeah. They've be eating it all.
True.
Speaking of weed, Happy Face is coming out with a THC line soon.
And I heard the
guys.
store's almost open as well, right? The storefront?
Storefront is almost open, I think, within the next couple of weeks. Super
Um,
excited about that. All right, let's finish these facts up because I want to go home.
Yeah. Almost done. You're not Italian. You're not Irish. You're just American.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's messed up.
I mean it's true though.
I say that one because I was like, that's gonna hurt Kevin.
It is true.
It's true though. It's funny because like I'm 50% Irish, right? And I
Yeah.
would say that when I worked at the pub
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we had 100% Irish from Ireland, Irish people, and they'd be like, "You're not fucking Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucking American."
Your dad's fully Irish, though, right?
Mhm. He's from Ireland.
Yeah. So he is. Not
I'm
you.
like 70% Irish. But
you're,
like-
you're American.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Canadians aren't super polite. We're regular polite. Y'all are just rude as fuck.
I feel like that's like normal to know. I think it's just more like a joke.
Yeah, Canadians are nice, eh? And Americans are rude. I don't know. I think that's subjective. People,
Hey, bro, it was what are some things you Americans aren't ready to hear? And it sounds like Scott's not ready to hear.
Scott's
this.
not ready to hear it.
You're not ready.
Neither am I.
bro, who wrote that? One person, or like
An
did
American.
people vote on all those things that they could put up?
Those are like the top upvoted ones, I think.
I see.
The Florida one's funny.
Florida one's
That one
hilarious.
makes actually a lot of sense.
No, they all make a lot of sense. I'm just playing devil's advocate here and like coming up with things to talk about as they're read off. But this was a good, fun little solo episode. Congratulations on their 1,000
Congrats,
minus
Kevy.
$100.
Woo!
Thank you guys.
Thank you to everyone for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, give it a like. Give us a review on Spotify and Apple. We're still in a competition to see who gets to 200 first. One of them is in front of the other. I believe it's Spotify. And we're hoping to see Apple make a comeback and get to 200 first. Also, we give you an update on our notifications, what percentage we're at.
It's at, I checked a couple days ago. I think it's at 24%. But again, our subscribers are up. So it's like the first update, it was I think the first time it was at 900, then it was up to 1,200, and now it's at 24% and 1,500.
Whoa.
So we're going up a lot, but we're also gaining subscribers, so the percentage is a little skewed. But it is going up.
It's going up on a Tuesday. Let's get those
Notifications.
Oh, Scott's frozen.
I did freeze. I was like, what the hell was I about to say?
He cracked
Notifications turned on, baby.
Nice. That was good.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for listening, everyone. We love you. Scott says, NGMI, out.
Out.
We done?
Kevin.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, out.
Good.